Hello, and welcome to Homer for November 2nd, 2024. Hoi dote de clisies in anatre ida ogenonto, tois ide bun hieros in vanax andron Agamemnon, ars en apen taeteron huper menei chronioni, ton deronam viapon kai min die kau anhapanta, mistulon tarapista menos peiran dobeloisin, opte sante perifradeos erusan totepanta, autare pe pausan toponu tetukon totedaita, dainun tu deditumos edeu et edaitos eises. Notoisin daiante dieneke sigerairen, Heros Atreides euro crei Heros Atreides euro creion Agamemnon. Awesome, right? Okay, I think that's it for today. And then, so having arrived at the couches, having arrived at the huts of the Atreids, here in these huts, they sacrificed a bull. A 5-year-old male bull, right, male cow, or male thingy, Agamemnon slayed it in here, right? He sacrificed the bull, he being the king of men, in honor of above remaining Cronus, in honor of he who is supreme in might, Mene, and they what is this? These are all so this is feast related. So Deron, actually don't know what this means. So they flayed it. In each way, and they apportioned / cut off all of it, right? Diced it up, kind of. Is what I wanna, whatever. And then they also cut it up. Is this more cut? Yeah, cut up. They cut it up and laid it down, which is and laid it down wise as they stretched it or put it across sticks, right? So they put it on the spits, and then they roasted it in a very wise way. they roasted it in a good way, and then they removed it all. Then, having ceased from the work, they prepared the feast. They stretched it out. What is this? So they furnished it. They furnished the feast, and then they feasted. And nobody was So nobody was what I guess what's the exact grammar here? It's basically saying that everybody got the same. So there's nothing there. So so basically edeo, this is to lack. So nobody lacked in feasting spirit equally, right? So basically everybody got what they wanted, and Ajax in particular, this is son of Atreus, this wide ruling Agamemnon, he gave him a full all the way, he honored him with an all the way cut on the back, which is I guess a very yummy piece of meat. So why is this passage cool? Well, first of all, it's yummy. There's a lot of food here. We love a food passage. It's one of those moments in reading Homer where you're like, oh, right, like, they have a lot of words for this sort of stuff. And it's not really clear when you read the English, like what exactly diacheon is, right? Or mistulon tarapistem, like these sort of like we all see epistemology here, right? But it's like, it's obviously not that. These are all like food words, and the food is important. Why is the food important? Because throughout this passage, we have seen a very clear demarcation of the order of the universe. Yes, there's so much cosmos in this feast where, we start by recognizing Agamemnon as the king of men, but nonetheless, he is secondary to Cronus, right? And then Agamemnon himself, right? The feast, right? The outcome of the feast is like, basically like, everybody gets what they want, right? I guess here in the English, nor did their hearts lack aught of the equal feast, right? That's like everybody gets what they want at the feast. Everybody gets the meat they want, right? And Ajax gets a little more. And Ajax is nonetheless honored by Agamemnon as opposed to, Agamemnon, like Agamemnon's still above, like, he's still above Ajax, you know what I mean? Like he's the one that's like doling out the honor. But anyway, it's like, isn't that what we're all doing here in our waking world, right? We're sort of sacrificing our lives for a better cut of meat, This is sort of the, it seems very simple. It's like, okay, you're just getting meat at the feast, right? But like, there's something about keeping it as hyper local to the human experience as possible that Homer does really, really well, which is, it actually is important that you get a yummy piece of meat, right? It is important that this meat be, I guess here it's like, oh, like he got all the way down the back. Nobody knows what this cow looked like. Nobody knows what this cut of meat looked like. But we can see that there's something different about it, right? Difference, right? But at the same time, deference. Anyway, great feasting passage. Thank you so much for listening, and have a great day.